Cool, so it's time for us to do our yearly budgeting. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 million pounds? We're rich! Woohoo! Woo! Yes, come in. Hi, did you say you were rich? Can I have some money for the transfers, please? What? Who said we're rich? We're not rich. We're not rich. We're not rich. Wait. For transfer budgets? 1, 2, 3. Here, have some, have £1 million. Buy some world-class players, but only world-class.
Hello world and welcome back to a new episode of Wandering Back to Europe. I start on a page which I haven't shown you guys in quite a while, mainly because look at our current financial status. We are rich. What is going on? How is this possible? I have absolutely no idea. I assume some of the transfers have helped, and the fact that we are now in the Premier League also helps. But it's kind of funny because go to finances, so our current balance is 27 million. Our debt is 18 million, so we have almost paid off the debt, but we still have a debt, so I don't know how we can be rich if we own 18 million. Personally, if I owe someone 15 million, but hey, we are rich. We are finally rich. We've made it. So, what has happened? I would like to update you on something real quick as well, because it's important. Today's game is very important, because our recent run of form leaves us 3 points away from European Cup 2 spots, because, as you can see, Wolves and Tottenham have played a game in advance, and all our rivals have played a game more than us. So if we win this, we will move up. So today's a very important game, and with 4 games to go for us at least, we can potentially wander our way back. So how did this happen? Well, let's tell you. Since you were last here, we took on Burnley 2-1. So you remember that? We played that for you, obviously. Next game was the Watford game, and Javier Fernandez is finally finding his goal-scoring boots. He's found them somewhere, I don't know, in his car, and he's starting to score. As you can see, same here, same against Leicester, 3-1. We're doing much better. We're playing much more attacking football, so switching to complete wingbacks did help a little bit. However, the game against Norwich did not go to plan. I don't want to say we were outclassed per se, we played well, but this game we literally forgot how to create chances, and we forgot how to score until the 81st minute. So that's kind of something that will, I guess, be a problem for us until we find a more world-classy deep-line playmaker. Not to say anything against Billy Gilmore. I'm not actually sure what the problem is. I think maybe the classes of our players are not as good. So we got Woodburn, Spillane are not quite elite level. Billy Gilmore is definitely elite, I think, at this rate with tremendous passing. Like, let's look at him. He's got 17 passing and he's got 18 vision. He is definitely and good first touch and good technique and good everything. So he is definitely ready to be called part of the elites. And I think this is why Chelsea does not want to give him to me. Woodburn, Spillane, Trevor Chalobah are definitely not yet ready. I think Vera is not yet ready. But to be fair, as you will see, I've posted on Twitter, 20 technique, 16 passing, and 19 vision. So arguably, in my opinion, looking at those stats, oh yeah, not even arguably, he is much better than Billy. So I think it is actually very, very imperative for me personally to play him lower and teach him how to play deep line playmaker. Because wow, this guy has developed. And for a guy that we almost sold, I am really happy. Right, anyways, I'm waffling. Here, we also forgot how to score, but Nathan Ake did it for us. Although, to be fair, I think it was a shot by Javier Fernandez as well, if I'm not mistaken. Anything else to update you guys? Mr. Darcy wants a new contract. He asked for a new contract. He's going to get one. 19 million. Well, 19 million a week. Whew, quite a good wage. 20,000 a week. He's a decent little player, and I'm told that he's good for Sky Bet Championship, but I kind of don't believe them. He's a decent player. He's got really good, passing, technique, and vision. And I think I'm wasting him a bit on the left. Maybe I need to play him behind the striker and play Vera lower. Maybe that's something I should focus on doing. And that way I can have Gujman play on the left. But anyways, let me set up my team and we will take on Wolves. So I think this will be our team for today's game, definitely. We're going to start with Butland, Timon, always on the left, Braithwaite, Kamara, Emmanuel, Chalobah and Gilmore. Although, now that I say that, I think Duro, because I need to start phasing Chalobah out. Gilmore will retain his position. Vera will retain his position higher up because I'm still training him to do it. So if we're doing well, I might drop him, might make some subs in. Gujman will continue training to play on the left because I think his pace is too good to be, I guess, wasted in the lower zones. Spillane will continue, but this time no more inside forward. He will be a winger. And Fernandes. I think we're ready. I think this will be a good game. I think this is an important game for us, definitely. And I hope we can win. And also, most importantly, that this will not take forever to load, because sometimes this game has the tendency to do that. Wolves look very similar. So they have Patricio, Vingare, Cody, Vavro, I don't remember, Dendonker, Neves, Axley Chamberlain, Vlasic, don't ask me about him. Jimenez still playing up front, so he hasn't joined United. Connolly, is that the Coventry? It is. Nope, that's not. I meant the Brighton. I meant Brighton, but I said Coventry. Gibbs White's still there, and Oliver Nitcham is on. Wow, so if we end up in trouble, well, if they end up in trouble, they have some good subs. And hey, what was that? That was the worst talk I could have done right before the game, but I did salvage it, so we are fine. Spillane is playing there. Well, yeah, what else would he play? It's like that's his only position, really. Although apparently he can play it down the middle, but I just don't see a point of playing that quick of a player down the middle. Also, I have noticed I've been watching a few Football Manager people, and people do tend to cut things out, but I don't know, I just like commentating the whole way through, because a lot of the times it gives me the freedom to Ruben Neves to score a wonderful free kick. Wow. I think the players got ready for my storytelling, and they were like, ooh, tell us more, manager. And what a goal. What a bullet of a pass. And Bolton did not want to touch that, otherwise he would have broken his hands. As I was saying, I like rambling on, and I like going on tangents. So a lot of the times when I am editing stuff, I have to leave this out because I just talk a lot. And hey, if you don't like this, man, give us a comment, like I always like feedback. Feedback is good. Feedback is important. I think it's important for all of us to learn from each other. As you've probably seen, I have expanded. So I'm doing more real football stuff. And also, I'm doing some podcast stuff. So please go check it out as well. And Fernandes almost scores. Wow. So sadly, my rambling is not putting Wolves to sleep, which is a shame. Duro. Emmanuel. Spillane in a good shot. I think it hits the post, and Patricio collects after that. Funny note about Duro. I guess I'll pause the game. Why not? We're not doing well. Remember how his passing is 8 and his vision is 12. So if you go back home, the best pass completion is by Aldam Duro. Interesting. So I think this is what happens when you play him in a slightly more, I don't know, I'm trying to play him in a Makelele role, collects the ball, short passes away, and that's good. It looks like his passing is working. Fernandes beats his man, but then decided to hit at the right back, which is a stupid idea if you try to score. You try to shoot at the goal. And look at that. We're not taking any shots on target. Get creative. And we pause for a second because I'm getting tired of this crap. We need to shoot on sight. Play for set pieces. I think we need to lower the tempo a bit lower. Maybe pass around a bit more, that sort of stuff. And time has trickled away. And it is the end of the first half. Not happy with the way they're playing. And I feel like we are definitely hot and cold. Or Fire and Ice, which was one of the episodes previously. I think it was episode 3. And I'm just not happy. Fernandes is not having a good game. Spillane's not having a good game. And nothing's happening. So they seem to be favoring every single side apart from my left back. Asensio crosses it in. Bolton punches it out. Vera, will Fernandes drop down? He will not. He will chill here. For some reason, he needs to drop lower. Hello, Neves. Dendonker. Somebody take the ball. Good interception by Spillane. I know you're having a bad game, man, but you need to sprint. Run like you left. Depends on Spillane. Is he going to put a cross into Fernandes? Fernandes forgets about the ball. Gilmore. Will he line up a good shot? Gujman. Hits it at the defender. Duro. Oh, what a first goal to score for your team. I thought he went insane for a second. I genuinely thought he went insane for a second. Aldam Duro. So the typical players that do shots from that range decide not to. And was that a setup? No, he shot at the defender. Duro. No, he didn't even take a touch. Along the floor, and Patricio could only see it late because Spillane was covering his view. But he was not offside, therefore VAR is ignoring it. Wow! That is a goal to score. That is definitely a goal to score, and we're back in it. And we're going to be not back in it if you can't stop Vlasic and Wilkinson. Spillane. Good header out. Nitcham. They brought Nitcham on. Vavro. Oh, Gibbs White. Oh, another pacey man. And yeah, that's a red. Whoa. What? It's a penalty. Oh, you could see from the game. He just absolutely smashed him. And what a stupid tackle by Timon. And Butland decided to let the ball go in. Ruben Neves scoring 2 goals from 2 set pieces. I guess the first one was more difficult. The second one is definitely less difficult because it's right down the middle. And Butland did not expect that. So we need to get creative, but we have a chance straight away. Spillane. We missed the ball. Fernandez. I think he's not having a great game. We need to sub him off. If he doesn't score now. Kamara. Vera. Kamara. Braithwaite. Okay. Timon. Yes, all the way back. Good. Van Gaal's football is showing his dividends. As you guys know, I did work at United for a while when Van Gaal was managing, and it was probably my most boring work at United because I had to watch those games. It was not fun. And Spillane, is he going to break in? He's going to cross in. He's going to pass it to Patricio, and Patricio collects. Patricio collects, and Javier Fernandez is having a crappy game. Kenzo is tired. Spillane is not having a good game either. But that's the thing. See, when things don't go well, we are a little bit in trouble because we don't have the depth of good players. They have Gibbs, White, Nitcham, Asensio, Malquit. Yeah, you know what? Just pick up the best players and nothing's still happening. Right, so we're not using the midfield at all. But which is we were playing attacking. So what we're going to do, we're going to play it super narrow. Actually, super narrow with overlaps. I don't know why I went the other way. Attack. Attack. Diallo is going to cut in. I know he's right-footed. But he's going to have to learn how to use his left foot because his job is to cut in. Yeah, it would have been nice if we could have brought another striker on. Hey, where's the 5 subs when you need them? Still nothing's happening. Great. We told him to get creative. We need to salvage at least a draw because that was our one chance. Come on, guys. This is our definitely one chance. And they have a chance. Asensio crosses it in. And Vallejo puts this tie to bed. But there's an offside. There is an offside. So, get creative, lads. You got 4 minutes. Well, 3 minutes. And typically what this means is we're done. It looks like we're done. We lose our chance to get back in it. And Wolves are going to Europe because of our... don't want to say incompetence because it's not incompetence. We just got promoted. But with games against Arsenal and United next, we had much more shots. We had much more possession. If it wasn't for the brilliance of Ruben Neves, we would have won. But hey, this result leaves us 9th. We dropped a position, I guess, because Brighton played as well. We are still in the catching distance of Tottenham, but I am not too confident now, especially seeing that Richarlison, Buendia, Rashford and Martinez, they're all on the top of something. Exciting stuff. We got 3 games to play. So what we're going to do, we will play the Everton game, and that will also be our, that'll be end of season as well. I like combining those two. It'll be quite a short video because there's nothing to talk about. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you for the Everton game. We still have a chance to get into the top spaces for Europe, but at this rate, with United and Arsenal still to play, it will be a tough ask. It'll be really a tough ask, so I'm trying to build for next year. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.